Something you have to be okay with if you want to be successful is being uncomfortable. A lot of people, they think that, okay, discomfort is a really bad thing, it's a sign for me to stop going. When in reality, it's a sign for you to keep going forward. If you're uncomfortable, if you're feeling discomfort, that's a good thing, because it expands your comfort zone. It expands what you are okay with. And once you get uncomfortable, that's when the real growth appears. Because there's no growth without discomfort. That's something you have to accept if you want to be successful. No pain, no gain. So if you're expecting to be comfortable, if you're expecting this to be an easy journey, if you're expecting this to be like a cozy, fun journey, whatever, this is not the journey for you. Like, this journey of self-improvement, you have to be uncomfortable. There's no other way around it. You have to. You can't like expect every single thing that you try to be, easy for you, because it's not going to be easy. And if it is easy, if everything for you is easy, you're doing something wrong. If you're not failing at something, if you're not uncomfortable with something, if something's not difficult for you, you're not challenging yourself hard enough. And that's the only explanation for that. So you have to be okay with being uncomfortable. You can't just think that I'm going to be comfortable and I'm going to grow. It doesn't work like that. You're not going to grow unless you are uncomfortable, because every single thing that you grow in, right? If you want to become smart, if you want to become good at math, there is a certain threshold of discomfort that you have to face in order to get better at math. You have to go through those practice problems. You have to go through that struggle of not knowing. I don't understand this. This is very difficult for me. And then you break through, and then finally you start to understand it little by little, and then you start doing the problems, and then it becomes comfortable for you. And then it comes a point that you shouldn't do these problems in order to advance. In order to advance, you have to do more difficult problems. And then you do that same process again. It's very uncomfortable. It's a difficult feeling. It's a feeling that, your body does not want to do this, but you do it anyway. And that's what results in growth. That's what you have to understand. Your growth, every single kind of growth, it comes from pain. It comes from discomfort. If you aren't failing at something and you aren't trying, there's no excuse around it. You have to expect things to be uncomfortable. You gotta expect it to be difficult. Navy SEALs, right? They do these crazy tests. They do these insane tests. They stay up for several nights doing physical exercise that most people wouldn't even be able to handle a few hours of, and they do it for days and days. Okay? And the point of these exercises is not to make them stronger. They're already pretty strong. The point of these exercises is to make them uncomfortable as possible, and that's the point. The point isn't to become a strong person. The point is to be uncomfortable. And if you're comfortable with being uncomfortable, there's nothing that can stop you. You're basically unstoppable. Because you feel some pain. You're like, okay, I'm used to this. It's okay if I'm uncomfortable. You're unstoppable. The obstacles won't be able to get in your way. Once you're okay with being uncomfortable, once you seek discomfort, if you keep going towards the uncomfortable stuff, you'll notice a pattern. You'll notice that every time I do these things, I grow a little bit, and that feeling of growth is a great feeling. It's it gives you more confidence, gives you more trust in yourself, and you go through an uncomfortable situation, and you realize, hey, I'm okay. I'm still alive. It didn't kill me. I didn't think, I talked to that stranger, and it was difficult for me to talk to them, but I did it, and I'm still okay. I'm still I'm still me, right? And then you develop trust in yourself, and you develop confidence, and what will start to happen is that you go after those uncomfortable situations. You actually get excitement. You get excited for them. You see the uncomfortableness as adrenaline rather than a bad thing. And I hear this from people. They say all the time, "Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so tired." That's a good thing if you're stressed, because that shows that you're pushing yourself. It shows that you're not asleep. It shows that you're not, you know what I mean? It shows that you're not leading life unconsciously. It shows that you are actually alive right now, and that you are present in the moment, and you are doing something meaningful and something that's challenging and something you don't know if you can do it or not. But even if you fail at this, you grow into a better person at the end of it. It doesn't matter if you're successful if you fail at whatever this difficult thing is. You still grow out of it. And you could even argue that if you fail, you grow more out of it, because when you push yourself to the limit, when you push yourself at the farthest you can go, and then come up short of your standards, you're a better person. And next time you try, you probably will go even more far. And you can learn, you can learn from the failure. So that failure is actually like a step forward rather than a step backwards. And being uncomfortable is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You're not gonna die if you're a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so get uncomfortable. That's the best advice I can give you today. Thanks for watching.